welcome to the Astro Forecast for the week of March 27th to April 2nd. We are moving into the second quarter of 2023 already. This is a good week, y'all. We've been having some doozies and not bad. Everything, again, the weather's never bad nor good. It just is. But we've had some major things happen over the last week, right? We have the new moon in Aries at the 0-degree mark, Aries season coming in hot with that fire. And then we have Pluto moving into Aquarius. Saturn's already in Pisces. Cancer, Mars moved into Cancer finally after moving out of Gemini. So this week, the energies have shifted from the last few weeks, right? We're feeling this fire energy come in. We're maybe more motivated to do things. We are wanting to connect with each other. We are bold. We are courageous. And we start out the week in a first quarter phase. So the moon is gaining in light. So Monday, March 27th, real kind of aspects happening on this day. I mean, there's some moon aspects every day, but nothing major in terms of major transits. But on this day, we do have a moon square to Neptune. So we might feel like we're kind of not able to follow our intuition or second guessing ourselves. That might be kind of a small passing thing. It would be very quickly. Tuesday, March 28th, we have all really wonderful aspects this week. So we have Mercury conjunct to Jupiter, and they are in Aries. So Mercury in Aries is like bold ideas, big ideas. We want to get going. We're fired up. We say it like it is. We might be a little blunt, and Jupiter expands whatever he touches. So we are feeling like excited to connect with people. We're feeling very social. We have big ideas coming together. This is a really great energy for planning. So planning your summer holidays right now, a great time for that. This is a wonderful time to book your holiday tickets. Of course, if the price is right and everything works out in your bank account and financially. Great day to book tickets, to book travel. Mercury rules travel. Jupiter is luck and optimism. So it's a good day to make investment choices that, of course, align with you. Now, I always want to sort of say your personal astrology might shift some of these things. So always kind of looking at your personal chart as well. But overall, a really great day for investments. Business dealings go well, excellent time for work and play, happiness, optimism, good luck, good news, feeling very social. It's a great day to start a new course of study or sign up for a course that feels aligned to you. Great time for investments, as I mentioned, and a great day to just have fun. You're just going to feel optimistic. You're wanting to go and try new things. Great day to go for brunch or, go for lunch with friends. Really, really optimistic day. Now, all of these features, although it's really positive in the astrology, when it's turned up too loud, we can be overly optimistic. We can be overly trusting. We can feel like we are so excited to connect with people that we just say things that we're not supposed to say, or, sharing secrets or being a little blunt and hurting people's feelings. So that's when we're over optimistic, but overall it's a really good day, and just being, aware of that. There's also a moon trine to Saturn on this day. So there can be an intensity about you where you're really excited and you're really wanting to share and be responsible and bold. And people are like, who do you think you are? Right. So just gauge your audience, and of course, being true to who you are and aligning with your values. Now, Thursday, March 30th, we have two aspects on this day. We have Mars trine to Saturn. Now, Mars is in Cancer and Saturn's in Pisces. So ordinarily, this would be a sign of fortitude, of going after what you want, determination, but they're two water signs. So these two water signs are really asking you to flow with your intuition. If it feels good, you're going to want to do it. If you feel really responsible, like Saturn in Pisces is about being responsible to the collective, being spiritually responsible to yourself, being a good steward of your gifts and talents, and being mastering yourself at a spiritual level. So there's this kind of responsibility and duty, and Mars is our motivation and action, but it's in water signs. So the water signs are about really trusting your intuition, following your emotions, even digging up some of those emotions and feeling like responsible for yourself. Right? This is a great day to be responsible for your own emotions. And if you're feeling triggered or something on the news is being triggered, you now are being given the gift of more introspective kind of fortitude to support that, to really kind of dig into that. Strength, ambition, follow your passion, follow your intuition. This is good for patience and self-discipline as well. So really kind of, honoring this is part of your highest and best. This is coming from your spirit, not from your head, right? So having that discernment. Now, also on this same day, we have Venus conjunct Uranus. So Venus is what we love and value, beauty, aesthetic, money, relationships. And Uranus is big change, right? Evolution, is the god of chaos, right? It move things to improve them, to evolve them. And they're both in Taurus, which is about money, banking. So it'll be interesting, and also the environment and natural resources that we covet, or that make us feel safe and secure, right? Taurus is a very safe sign. And so it's, grounded earth, right? What's real, what's practical, what's grounded in reality. So with having Venus and Uranus together at Taurus, this is now asking us, like, this could be a really bold day to make some money moves or some changes with regards to, like, if you've been thinking about cutting your hair or dyeing your hair, making some bold changes to your aesthetic that feel practical and grounded in reality. Okay. So please don't get bangs and then call me later and go, I got bangs as you said, right? I don't know. Someone needs to hear this. Don't get bangs. Maybe that was me, because I'm thinking of changing my hair too. So exciting relationships, even change or stimulation in relationships. So if you have a stagnant relationship where things are kind of boring, this would be a great day to kink it up, to have some, try something new, have a great date day. This is a great date day, to go and have an experience with somebody. This can also be a great time to find some really great, like, financial finds, investment finds, trusting your intuition and going with a stock or something that feels aligned to you. Again, I can't give financial advice. I am not accredited and I am not a financial advisor. So really trusting your own intuition, trusting your own finances, consulting with a financial planner that knows such things if that's something you desire. But even shopping, a great day to find some good bargains, find good things out there that really last the test of time. Taurus knows good things, right? Taurus knows quality that's going to, workmanship, things like that's going to last, right? And they're very sensual sign as well. So this can be a day to have a great dinner, have a great glass of wine with somebody, go for dinner and really enjoy kind of the luxuries of this life, right? Luxury. Oh, that's what this Venus and Taurus conjunct Uranus is. Now, surprise gifts as well, surprise visits from people, surprise encounters with hot people that you're like, if you're single, this would be a great day to go on a date. You might find it has some unexpected fun. Not a great day to like commit to something though right away, right? This is kind of, there's a change energy with this. Now, Uranus can bring windfalls, but it can also bring massive losses. So this is a time of really kind of discernment with what you want to invest in. And if you're spending money, do it wisely with the long-term, goal in place. But some bold money moves, can be made today that will result in wonderful things in the future is possible. So practical results and steps are possible. Do something that follow through. I like this one. Follow through with something that you're really passionate about, right? Maybe that's investing. Maybe that's donating to a charity. That might be a really great idea. Great for legal proceedings today as well. And good for relationships with authority figures. So bosses. So if you're asking for a raise, this is a good day to ask for a raise. All right. Now, Saturday, April 1st, I always like to look at April Fool's Day, right? And there's a lot of square aspects on this day that can lead to volatility, illusion, and deception. Of course, that's kind of interesting. So being really mindful of, who you trust, on April 1st. And people can feel anxious and there can be some relationship drama on April 1st. So and then Sunday, April 2nd, we also have some moon aspects. You might feel maybe a little nitpicky, maybe trying to hold people responsible. Chill out. This is not a good day to confront people. April 2nd. Now, some things to note for next week. So that concludes the astro forecast for the week. Nice and short. Very positive week. Great time to get going on those beginnings that you planted, the seeds that you planted, because next week it's going to start to get a little complicated. We got Mercury moving into Taurus, so you're not going to feel as bold. You're going to be more sure-footed, and you're going to want to kind of wait. Now, we also are going to have a full moon next week in Libra, and we're already in eclipse season. So there are, changes are afoot. Evolutionary cycles are already starting to kind of show themselves. Now, this time, especially the Libra full moon, the full moon, the new moon in Aries last week, and then the new moon again at the end in April as well, is going to bring up our relationships with power, how we feel about ourselves and when we're with other people. So in connection, like partnerships, that we don't lose ourselves in partnerships, but we also are bold to claim our gifts, right? And to do what we came here to do, but not at the expense of others. Okay. So we want to be collaborative, but we also don't want to be so collaborative that we give up our own identity. We give up our own mission to make other people happy. So there's going to be this kind of dichotomy coming in here for the next month during Aries season. The other thing to note is as we get into April 7th next week, we are now moving into retro shade. So Mercury is going to go retrograde later in the month. I actually wrote down this date, the 21st of April to the 14th of May. Direct on May 14th, but it will stay in shadow till May 31st. So we're now entering a period of time at the next week, right, April 7th, where investments, contracts, travel, documents that we sign, agreements, things like that are going to start to get a little bit sticky, or we're going to have some lessons here to learn about what we're doing and how we're moving through it. There's some reviewing, reassessing, and realigning coming in here in the next month. So this is the week to get things done, right? If you're launching something, if you're putting something new out into the world, if you are trying to make appointments, trying to make holidays, trying to make plans, trying to make investments, this is the week. Do it now, because there's going to be more complications as you wait. Okay. So hopefully that has lit a fire in you as well this Aries season. And again, by your own alignment, right? Following your intuition, following what feels right for you, looking at your bank account, looking at safety first. If you follow me, I always preach safety first, and go for it, right? Go for it. It's the time. So wishing you a wonderful week ahead. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. And I would absolutely love, if you've been watching this forecast to this moment in time, please put below what you are starting in this Aries season so I can cheer you on. So I am starting to put together an astrology course. I've been asked by so many people to put together an astrology course to apply practical astrology, right? So I'm not wanting to teach astrologers because there's so much nuance and there's so much to know. And when I think about all of that, it just takes all the fun out of it. But what I want to do is teach you to empower you so that you can read your chart and you can maybe read the chart of your friends and kind of go, okay, you start to understand how this energy is helping you and is here to help you create, right? To help you navigate timelines and patterns and things like that. So if you're interested, DM me, I'll put you on the list. I don't have anything yet. I'm just saying that out loud feels like, oh my God. So I'm going to put together a curriculum, put together a course, but I would love for you to put below what it is that you are starting now in Aries season. What's something that's been on your heart for a while that you're like boldly claiming and then starting to take steps towards. So that's mine. I shared with you. And I would love for you to share with me so I can cheer you on too, because this is the time to make bold new moves. Wishing you a wonderful week, enjoying this beautiful energy before we start to get into retro shades and all that kind of stuff. I will talk to you soon.